Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Andrea and I have been selling on Etsy for 8 years, and this YouTube channel is just where I share things about my Etsy journey, things I've learned in the past, things that we're doing in my shop. Basically, we just have a community of Etsy sellers here, and that is what we talk about. So today specifically, we are going to be doing more of kind of like a behind the scenes, but also kind of me explaining a video about the process of selling all my machines and completely changing my business. Okay, so if you have been hanging out on this channel, you would know that I recently announced that we are going to be kind of shutting down the embroidery side of my business. This is what I've been doing for the past 8 years. I've had an embroidery business. We are here in my shop space. So we are going to be moving out, selling my machines, and completely switching over to print on demand because my husband and I are starting a family this summer. And so we wanted to move into something more digital, a little more flexible, get rid of the shop space, all that kind of stuff. So that is the short version of me catching you up on what is going on just in my shop. And so today we are doing a little bit of a sewing day, and also we are cleaning up the machines, setting them aside for people who have already purchased them, and kind of getting them ready to go out to their new owners. So we already have a few of the small machines sold, a lot of interest in the big machine, but people want to come by and actually like use them first. And we have our leather press sold, which I never talked, it was a business idea that I didn't do anything with. But we already have all that sold, so I'm just gonna get them all ready, get the cords wrapped up, ready to go, basically get them ready to be like out of the shop today. And also we're gonna catch up on some orders. So basically we're just gonna be here at the shop, kind of working on getting machines ready to be sold. Okay, so this is like a funky camera angle. Sorry about that. One thing that I definitely need to do, well, I guess I have a couple things I need to do for like each machine. So I'm gonna wipe them down just so that they're nice and clean. That doesn't like, I mean, we're talking about like exterior, like totally just cosmetic stuff. So I'm gonna wipe them down. I'm gonna clean out the kind of the insides as best as I can. I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna do like a test stitch on all of the machines that I wanna sell just to make sure that they're all sewing properly, and just making sure that everything's running well before I sell them. I did sell them for like significantly less than they are actually worth, mostly because I know that we use our machine, I guess like maybe not significantly less than they're worth, but just like less than a used embroidery machine, like less than this particular used embroidery machine usually goes for, but I feel like we use them more than most people do. And so it's not like they're brand new machines, but they are priced accordingly, I guess I should say. So I do want to make sure everything's running well, and like I obviously don't want to sell someone a machine that's like finicky. And so as far as we know, they're all running well, but we just want to make sure that everything's going great and working great before we send it out the doors. So I'm going to start wiping down all the machines, gathering power cords, setting aside thread stands, all that kind of stuff, so that when people come and pick them up tomorrow, we can feel confident about sending them out the doors. And then we have this one. He is going to be a little more pesky because he actually needs a little more work. So we're going to determine whether or not we actually need to bring him to the sewing machine shop or just we can do it ourselves, but he needs a little more work. So I haven't sold him yet because he just needs to be tuned up a little more than the others. A nickel makes the absolute best embroidery machine screwdriver, the absolute best, screwdriver. Yeah, that makes the best screwdriver. Okay, so I have to get the small screwdriver and the slot head screw clockwise. Be careful not to over tighten the screw. 30 to 40 degrees. We think we have a tension issue. Okay, so this is what we are working with. The thread tension on the machine. We needed to loosen the top tension and tighten the bottom tension. And we started If you're not familiar with embroidery, this will sound insane to you. We started with that, which is not a good stitch because you can see the bobbin thread. We ended with this, which is a super, don't mind my nails, a super clean stitch. You can tell by the back side. I know it looks not clean, that's because I had to start and stop it a bunch, but this is a major improvement, even though it might not look like it. Okay, so this machine is fully prepped, fixed, even though it wasn't broken, it just needed some adjusting, and ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna stop these machines so you guys can hear me. So one thing about our big machines, I have a couple people coming to look at some big machines tomorrow, is that they run on like, here, I'll take one off and show you. They run on these things called fast frames, which basically means that you don't have to hoop stuff in the conventional sense of like hooping stuff like embroidery machines need to be hooped. And so we are a huge, huge fan of fast frames. I have literally, these are the machine, I don't even know where the other 2 packs went. I might maybe sold them on eBay. I have literally no idea. These are like a pack of the hoops that come with the machines, literally unopened, never used. We do not use our big machines without fast frames at all. And so right now, so I'm selling them with the fast frame sets because to me these machines are like useless without them. Maybe you could use them with a hat hoop. We've never figured out the hat hoop, but we're big fast frames people. And so right now we are gonna start like recovering all the fast frames and breaking them out into sets of 3 so that they are ready to be picked up and sent off with their new owners. This is such a cute sweatshirt concept. I just love it. I really think that like, ever since, I've never been the person to like make a bunch of my own products for myself, but I think now that it's not a job and that I will be able to dream up whatever I want, not think I should list this, and I will definitely be wanting to make a bunch of stuff for our daughter because that would be so fun. I can see myself really enjoying having the embroidery machine, so I'm really glad we decided to keep some, just because I could see like they're already paid for. They're just taking up space at this point, and if we ever like feel like we need to sell them, we can. But I'm really glad at this point that we have decided to keep some because I just think that making like fun products like this, but for a baby, could be so fun. I'm so excited about it. Okay, it is a new day. Things got really chaotic yesterday because we had orders and we were waiting for UPS to come in, and I was trying to organize stuff for selling things, and my sister came with her baby, which was so fun, obviously, but I just dropped the ball on recording. But we got everything sent out. We got momentarily our orders down to 0, which never happens, but it was also very short-lived. We ended up getting an order like 20 minutes later. Doesn't matter. Anyways, we got a lot of machines prepped, ready to go, sewing well, everything's sewing well. Someone came in the middle of the day and was like, I want to buy one. And I was like, oh my gosh. So we sold one right during the middle of the day, and then I prepped more, and I have people coming soon to buy more machines right now. So all of the machines sold so fast. We have only, everything here is sold. So like 2 small machines are sold. That's a business venture I never actually did. There used to be a small machine here. It's sold. I'm keeping this one. That one we might part with today. We might not. And then I have a couple people coming to look at big machines. So they are also not pending because they like definitely haven't said like we want to buy them, but they are being looked at. So it's really weird. It's starting to feel real. Like I am beyond excited. I like am really happy with the decision. I'm not going back on the decision at all. It's just starting to feel really real, which is really wild because I've never like, even though I'm really excited, I think maybe like probably like adults with complex thoughts can relate to this. Even though I'm really excited and I can't wait, it's still a really weird thing to like stop doing what I've done for 8 years. Like this, I'm like, oh, it's like a full-blown change, which I am absolutely thrilled about, but it is a wild feeling to be like, oh, this is happening now. Because I think I kept putting it off, and I was like, oh, my lease ends in less than 45 days. So, I mean, it's ending soon. It's ending very, very soon. So, I don't know. It's wild. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get a couple, like, I guess, weeks, couple months of breathing room while we are waiting for her to be born and just like hang out with my husband and doing projects. But it feels really, really wild. Like I'm really excited. And also someone who's looking just pulled up. So time to sell more machines. It's so crazy. Okay. Oh my gosh. They're all gone. They're all gone. All my machines are gone except for the 2 that I'm keeping. So I decided to keep 1 of each, and they're all gone. This is the weirdest feeling ever. Not in my wildest dreams did I think that I would have them sold 2 days after listing them. It's why I listed them so early. I thought that it would take a couple weeks because I mean, they're several $1,000 machines. I thought it would take a couple weeks. Nope, they're all gone. Every last one of them except for the 2 I'm keeping. I am literally in shock. I cannot believe this is happening. I'm feeling a lot of emotions because it's like one of those things where it's like literally, I feel like I just like put in my 2 weeks. I feel like I just retired from a job I've been doing for 8 years. And now I'm definitely having the emotions of like, is this the right decision? Did we make the right decision? Are we crazy? I'm like, well, it's too bad. It's happening now. It's done. Oh my gosh, so weird. Wild. I'm happy. I'm really, really happy, but I'm just feeling a lot of feelings because it's really, really weird. And I just did not expect this. I did not expect this. Not one bit. I did not expect this one bit. So the shop looks so empty. Oh my word. I don't know what to do now. Like, what do I do now? Like, how do you just quit your job? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm not like a W-2 employer where I just put in my 2 weeks, but I'm like, well, here it is. It's here and now. I'm shocked. Okay. This is it. This is the weirdest thing. I keep us looking around because this is so wild. I don't know. I'm really happy. I'm excited to like share this journey here. It's really, really starting to feel real. Like what we need to do now is really, really starting to feel real. This is crazy. Look how empty it is. We just have our 2 solitary machines. These are the 2 we decided to keep. I guess we start selling other stuff now.